Hi everyone, today's topic is Norm MacDonald mouth jokes. Hope you enjoy this. 1. A horse walks into a bar and orders a drink. The bartender says, "Hey, why the long face?" The horse says, "Well, you see, I have a lot of problems in my life. My wife left me for a zebra, my kids don't respect me, my boss fired me, and I have a terminal illness. I don't know what to do anymore." The bartender says, "Wow, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. But why did you come to this bar?" The horse says, "Because they have hay." 2. A duck walks into a pharmacy and asks for some aspirin. The pharmacist says, "Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. The duck says, "Thanks, but I don't have any money." The pharmacist says, "Well, then you can't have the aspirin." The duck says, "That's okay. I'll just put it on my bill." 3. A dog walks into a vet's office and says, "I need your help. I have a terrible itch on my back that I can't reach." The vet says, "Okay, let me take a look." He examines the dog and says, "You have fleas. You need to take this medication and use this shampoo for a week." The dog says, "Thank you, doctor. How much do I owe you?" The vet says, "That'll be $100. The dog says, "Wow, that's expensive. Do you take checks?" The vet says, "No. We only accept cash or credit cards." The dog says, "Well, then I guess I'll have to pay you with my paw." 4. A fish walks into a bar and orders a drink. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve fish here." The fish says, "Why not? I'm thirsty." The bartender says, "Because you're a fish. You can't drink alcohol, it'll kill you." The fish says, "Don't worry about me, I can handle it. Just give me a drink." The bartender says, "Fine, but don't blame me if something happens to you." He pours the fish a drink, and the fish gulps it down. Then he orders another one and drinks it too. Then he orders a third one and drinks it as well. Then he starts to feel dizzy and sick. He says to the bartender, "Hey, I don't feel so good, what's wrong with me?" The bartender says, "You're drunk, you idiot. You're a fish. You can't drink alcohol." The fish says, "Oh no, what have I done? How can I fix this?" The bartender says, "There's only one way to sober up a fish. You need to eat some bread." The fish says, "Bread? Where can I get some bread?" The bartender says, "There's a bakery across the street." The fish says, "Okay, thanks." He gets up and staggers out of the bar. He crosses the street and enters the bakery. He sees a loaf of bread on the counter and grabs it. He starts to eat it and feels better. He finishes the bread and feels sober again. He says to himself, "Wow, that was close. I'm glad I ate that bread." Then he looks around and sees the baker staring at him in shock. He says to the baker, "What? What's the matter?" The baker says, "Nothing. It's just that, why did you come to this bakery?" The fish says, "Because they have bread." 5. A rabbit walks into a library and asks for a book on carrots. The librarian says, "Sure, we have plenty of books on carrots. Here's one by Peter Rabbit." She hands him the book, and he takes it to a table and starts to read it. He likes it so much that he finishes it in one sitting. He returns it to the librarian and asks for another book on carrots. She gives him another one by Bugs Bunny. He reads it and enjoys it too. He brings it back and asks for a third book on carrots. She gives him one by Roger Rabbit. He reads it and loves it as well. He returns it and asks for a fourth book on carrots. She gives him one by Thumper. He reads it and thinks it's amazing too. He brings it back and asks for a fifth book on carrots. She gives him one by Brer Rabbit. He reads it and thinks it's the best one yet. He returns it and asks for a sixth book on carrots. The librarian says, "Sorry, we don't have any more books on carrots, we only have 5. The rabbit says, "5? That's all? That's not enough. I need more books on carrots. I love carrots. They're my favorite food. They're delicious and nutritious and crunchy and sweet and orange and—" The librarian interrupts him and says, Okay, I get it. You love carrots. But why do you need so many books on them? Why are you so obsessed with carrots?" The rabbit says, "Because I'm a rabbit. That's what rabbits do. We eat carrots and read books on carrots and talk about carrots and dream about carrots and—" The librarian interrupts him again and says, All right, I understand. You're a rabbit. You love carrots. But why did you come to this library?" The rabbit says, "Because they have books." Hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe my channel and don't forget to press bell icon. to get notifications whenever I post new video for you. Thank you.